Only beats.
Welcome back to another video. We're back here in Cordova, Illinois. This is the Builders Brawl Bash. We know it as their fourth race, Builders Brawl 4. Today is the second day. Tried to get the intro in yesterday, but we got so busy showing up and just all the other stuff, so I'm doing it now. Yesterday was pretty good. We ended up getting about 4 test hits in, slowly getting kind of the car figured out. You know, we're a radio car trying to do some slick stuff, which, you know, if you guys know, it kind of gets a little weird how you set the cars up and trying to go back and forth. So, but we're getting it figured out. We're slowly getting down the track. I think a lot of it's maybe just in the tune-up a little. But that was day 1. We're here day 2. Today's race day. So 12:30 we have a driver's meeting. Then 1 o'clock a test. And right after that we go right into elimination. So that'll be happening today. And then we'll go ahead and we'll show you that.
Oh shit, here we go again.
draw and a ladder from there. Okay? Everybody got that? We're all good? Also, keep in mind, we got GoPro guys that are going to be here, and this event is going to be extremely hard on you guys that are not shifting your cars. We know who you are. We got video footage that's been edited. We've seen it. We've caught it. We know who's doing what. We know who's cheating. We're not calling out anybody, but we will today. I fucking promise you we will. Okay? So, the number, who knows what's the number one rule of Builders Brawl?
Sit down, Carl.
That's right. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. We don't care. We've already heard every excuse underneath the sun, and this is the way we're going to keep our race. As a matter of fact, it's taken off. I know of 3 races this year that they implemented that rule too. So that's just how we're going to do it. Sorry, guys. It's our rule. That's our race. So keep in mind, there's going to be a GoPro at any given moment that can show up before you pull in that burnout box. That's going to open your door and clamp to your frame, and it is filming before they even open that door. So if you see messing with anything or anything like that, we will review it. Now, are we able to review all of them? No, it gets pretty hectic going back and forth with everything going on, and I get that, but we are going to try to review them before next round and before the ladder's figured out, because you will be DQ'd if we catch it, okay? If we don't catch it, you will catch it and see it on social media later on.
Should have 5. Where my driver's at? 1 driver, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thanks. Ones. Mork left. Doc Baker right.
You too, buddy.
2s. Clemens left. Medicis right.
Or left.
You got the
Good
body.
luck to you, buddy.
This morning, my guess I'm fucking pissed. No, I'm joking. Is it good or no? I like the original, like you said. Yeah, they're pretty potent. Oh, that run. This run? Yeah. I seen her. So we just made our E1 pass. The guy next to us, he had some converter problems with his bump went hole, so he ended up having to roll through. But we made a really good pass. It was our actually best pass of the weekend so far. The tire stayed planted, rolled out there really nice. I ended up letting out at like 3:30 or something just to roll out there. It's starting to mist a little bit, which is not great. It's definitely sprinkling. We thought it was going to actually start raining, so we got the car cover and everything. So we're going on to E2 now. We made some changes, bringing stuff in a little faster, kind of keep that tire planted and roll out there. Yeah, it's looking good. This is probably the best outing we've had on the slick so far, so I'm pretty excited about it. I think we're going to probably go decent in the rounds this time. So yeah, I'm excited. So you just saw the buy run that we ran. For those that you caught it, or those that you know, that class that we were running is a no time class. It's a small tire no time class, and they showed our times and they announced our times over the intercom going into the final. And then the guys that we were running, you know, whoever was going to win was behind us, you know, got to see all that, which that sucks, you know. Any of those you guys out there that are no time racers and know how that game's played, you know, showing your time and not knowing your time, and that's a whole ordeal, you know, and that's kind of why you do that. So that definitely put a spin on things, and that was not at all Builders Brawl's problem. That's not their job, and that's not what they do. That's kind of the track's deal. They're the ones up in the tower. They're the ones running kind of the whole, you know, track side of things. So they severely messed that up. Cordova even later ended up admitting to it, but they didn't want to correct the problem or nothing, and it was a whole ordeal where it was like, well, what do we do? Because then it didn't tee up our final, and we didn't know, you know, he knew our number, we didn't know his number, and we didn't even know to put more or less, you know, because to go out there and try to throw something at it, do you play it safe and then try to nudge him out? Like, it totally just messes up your whole ball game. Of the element of surprise is gone on your side, so you're just, you know, behind the sword on that one, like, well, what do I do, you know? So it teed up our final. You know, we still went to the final, which is awesome, great. That's more than what we could ask for at this event, because, you know, slick tire stuff's not exactly what we do. So to go and do as good as we did, it was great. But, you know, to then have that little bit less to go into the final, where you could have brought it all the way home, really sucks. Because, you know, Builders Brawl is really cool. Like, you get a Miller welder, you get like a welding table, you get this cool homemade, like, fabricated trophy, and you get a check, the whole deal. So like the Builders Brawl to win it, it would have been stellar, it would have been cool, because you get it's a cool event, you know, and Joe's great. So, you know, have that little bit taken away from you to where your chances go down a little bit, you know, that really sucked. The track really screwed us there. It kind of screwed us all the way through the weekend on different things. I'll probably maybe do another video on that and kind of just talk over the whole weekend and what happened, because we had a lot happen this weekend that was very unfortunate, and just like stuff that is just uncalled for a lot of times. And it's just, we were against the wind the entire weekend for sure, and it really wasn't anything to do with the car, it wasn't anything really to do with us. It just, yeah, that's a whole nother video we'll have to get into. But so now what you guys will see here is the final. You know, of course we went out there and we tried to, you know, we knew this guy was fast, right? So we knew he was able to get down the track and he was fast. He was still figuring out a new car, but he was getting it figured out, because this is what he does. You know, he's a slick tire, no prep racer. You know, we are prepped radio racers that go and, you know, are trying to do this no prep stuff a little bit, and do, you know, not even it's no prep stuff, it's just the slick tire stuff, and the car's not meant for that.
Wasn't built for that, wasn't meant for that. And we're over here, you know, trying to, like, as my brother said, he's like, we're trying to play baseball with golf clubs. You know, you're still swinging at a ball, but it's total different ball games, you know. So here you'll see the final. We went out and spun. We tried to put a little bit more to it because we were trying to get ahead of this guy. Probably. So the whole deal with this final too is there was like 2 hours of cleanup because right when we pulled up to the staging lanes, there was a oil down, and then this track went and prepped only one lane because they just cleaned up the lane that they oiled down in, and then they prepped it. So then the other one just sat pretty much. I think they scrubbed it one time and then sprayed it once, but they were definitely putting more heat and more time and effort into the one that got oiled down, which, you know, we could have swapped lanes, but then we were already pretty much locked into what lane we wanted. So we weren't going to be that guy. We weren't going to be, you know, sitting there yanking back and forth on this, you know, because we're not like that. We want to be cool with them. So, yeah, it got very, very cold. It was about a 2-hour window between our last pass. Well, not even our last pass. It was probably from the time that the oil down happened to when we started our engine to make the pass. It was probably an hour and a half to 2 hour cleanup, I'd say, yeah. So weather's totally changed. It went from 70s in the day to teetering off to 60s to it started sprinkling all the way to when we made our run. I think what did it get down to? It was like probably high 50s. I mean, it got cold. It was like probably not temperature wise cold, but the humidity brought all that cold air in, and it just, your nose was cold, like the car was cold, so it just, there was no heat in the track. It was a whole, I'm not making excuses at all, you know. I know you guys in the comments like to tear me up, but yeah, it's what it is. It's racing. We went out, we you know, the guy we raced, what's his name? Oh shoot, 247
Motorsports.
247 Motorsports. I don't even remember his name. Really good guy, really great team. You know, that whole family's like stand up. We really liked them, and they raced an honest race, and we really appreciate that. You know, because out of the weekend we had, that was probably one of the most stand up things that kind of happened so far, racing wise. So. Yeah, it was a good race. Just went out and kind of spun, and he said he ended up kind of grabbing the scramble there and kind of ran past me because he felt like I was probably going to run past him or something, but it was too far gone by then. But here's the final, and check it out.
Final round. Got 247 Motorsports in the white Mustang.
live to fight another weekend, right?
Huh?
Said live to fight another weekend.
Yeah.
Thanks, boy. How was it? Oh, you knocked him off? Race?
Huh?
You weren't even with me? Oh, dude, I fucking was like Hemi versus small block about 200 feet. I was on the scramble and it started power wheeling through the traps.
Really?
I'm like, oh boy.
No.
No. That small block, I knew I had to get out and run for my life.
Yeah. So that's a video, guys. Really successful weekend. Hindsight, you know, when we really look at it, we came out here. I fully, pretty much redid kind of the back half of the car. Did some changes, made it even more less of a slick car, ironically. And you know, we came to this event because we really like Joe. We really like Builders Ball and what it stands for. It's a very, very good event, and it's a really fun event to go to. So, you know, we came out here and we wanted to support him and we wanted to run this race. We knew what we had to do. We had to put some slicks on and go and try and, you know, do this kind of deal. You know, we're still dealing with the wheels and trying to get another set of those for radials. And, you know, that's a whole kind of situation we're working through in itself, which it's getting taken care of and everything. It's just, so came out, wanted to support Joe. Was a really good event, had fun. Expected to probably go out first, second round because we just don't know these slicks very well and don't have very many passes. And we ended up going to the finals, which was great. We were getting the car to where it was really, really working and figuring it out and making it do what it needed to do to go fast. So, yeah, it was a fun event. Fun, you know, to go and kind of try something different, something new, and then to go so far. You know, to almost get that welder and that welding table and the trophy and the, you know, the whole thing, and it was a fun, it was a cool deal.
I just go again.
Just redo the whole thing,
I don't care. Whatever you
or do you want to blooper it?
whatever you want to do. I don't
I
really
think
care.
blooper would be kind of funny.
Okay.
Okay, guys, so great event. Went to the finals, was awesome. What do I say now? So yeah, great event. Builders Brawl was awesome. Joe's awesome. Went to the finals. That's awesome. Cordova, not so awesome. Be in another video probably. Like, subscribe, comment. Make sure and follow all the socials to keep up on us on a daily. Subscribe to make sure you keep up on what we're doing, because you know this whole thing's just arcing up and, you know, growing and getting bigger, and you know we want to keep doing cool stuff and showing you guys the cool stuff that we do. So yeah, we appreciate it, all the support, help, and